Evening, acids, and welcome back to another Thursday night episode. Hope everyone is doing well. And I am joined by Josh. No Neil this week. I'm sure some of you would have seen his tweet or some of his tweets. He is on holiday. Hashtag Grand Can Gas. So, yeah, he's living it up. Yeah, the weather, the sea. He's with the family. So, yeah, hope he's enjoying. He has sent in his predictions, score, and lineup. So we'll get onto them in a little bit. But Josh, how are you, mate? You good?
I'm very good, my friend. Very good indeed. Not talking about a win for once, which is weird. Yeah. But yeah, how are you?
Yeah, mate, very good. Yeah, all good to be fair. And also, just a little plug as well. Some of you might have seen the post that Josh did earlier, but we are actually doing a different thing tonight with Hemmings versus Hayner because we've been hectic this week, all evening, every evening. We're basically doing a live episode on Josh's channel. So Gas Fan TV, 9:00. So there's a chance for you guys to get involved as well and let us know your thoughts while we're doing it live. So yeah, little plug for later on. So make sure you join us for that one. But yeah, as always, you guys know what to do now on. Like, subscribe, share, follow the socials, Fan Hub code. Shout out to the sponsors once again. Make sure you help them out because they're helping us out. ERG, DMY Decorating, Adam Purnell, and Jan's Barbershop, Giancarlo Licata. So, yeah, really do appreciate the quality support as always. And yeah, get in your thoughts and make sure you like, subscribe, whether you're watching now or watching later on. But Josh, like target for tonight. What are you saying?
Like target. Let's go 75.
There we go. You've heard it from Hemmings. 75 likes.
If you're watching this back.
Yeah. And hype. Yeah.
Hype it as well.
Because that's a new sort of feature they're doing.
Apparently it helps.
Yeah, that's a little new feature they're doing. So yeah, make sure you do that. And yeah, I mean, let's get into where should we start? Because there's obviously a few things, there's the cup game, there's Lockyer, there's Walsall. What do we get into first? I think Lockyer. Why not talk about Lockyer? Because that was a bit of a madness, to be fair. And of course, if there's any other topics you want us to chat about quickly, or if there's any questions, then do leave them in the live comment section or in the comments after if you're watching on the replay. Yeah, Josh, what was your, obviously we've done our little bits of content, but yeah, what was your thoughts when you seen that tweet and seen that news? And obviously the news, first of all, that he's actually able to play football again and is cleared to play football.
So I remember you and I having a conversation about it in June, July, didn't we?
Yeah.
We were being told bits and bobs, like it could happen, it might not happen, da-da-da-da-da. I stayed a bit quiet on it because I thought, I don't know, I don't see it. Like I love it, but I just didn't see it really as a, I don't know. I didn't think Luton would be as bad as they were or are this season, so I thought that he might have a part to play there. But he's been released. He's a free agent, and maybe the people who were telling this stuff were right all along. He is, what's the word? I think I used the word invaluable.
Yeah.
If he comes back to this side, which would be unbelievable, I think that we go up. Now, I'm not saying that he is going to be the reason that we go up on the pitch, but off the pitch, the mentality, the stuff he's been through as well, he can give so much to this side. And I just think that it would be a no-brainer. I also think it would be slightly harsh on a couple of our central defensive options because they've been doing so well.
Yeah.
But it's Tom Lockyer, man.
Yeah, exactly. Just the name.
It's the king.
Just the name. Yeah.
It's the king, man. He's played in the Prem, scored in the Prem. Like, you can't say no. I'm being told bits and bobs as well. Like, we could / should be expecting some good news on it. Like, it's it's closer than a lot of people are saying, apparently, if he can prove fitness. Now,
and that's the big question, isn't it? The fitness.
Well, listen, I'll just talk about that. With the line of work that I do as an emergency first response trainer, I can promise you they would not have cleared him if they were not sure.
Yeah, 100%.
If you've had 2 cardiac arrests in the space of 6 months, you are doubled down on every single scan, everything that happens. They would not be sure. They are not going to put a person's life in immense risk if they're not sure that he's fit and ready 100%. To go. Yeah. He's got an AID, I think, within his system now as well. So we've seen it with Ericsson. It can happen. You can have a career after it, and I just think, what a place to be back. Like, can you imagine seeing Tom Lockyer pull on the blue and white quarters of the gas?
Yeah, it would be unreal.
Oh my God! Like,
even just to think of it, like, I can't stop smiling. Like,
it would be superb.
Smiling,
and I've met him a couple of times. I'm sure you have as well, in and around. And he's such a lovely guy, and he's so passionate about the gas.
He's
and you know what, right? What tells you about? When did we say this the other day, brother? What were we talking about?
Well, what was it?
We were talking about. Oh, okay, yeah. We were I remember we were talking about John Keys and how you can read. It says a lot about someone in their testimony, right? Similar in the aspect here of you can tell a lot about a football player when they leave the club.
Yeah.
Of what the fans say about him, and he had pretty much, well, from my end, no stick whatsoever.
Yeah, nothing at all.
Understand why he's left the club, what the club maybe promised and said that they were going to do, and that never happened. So he looked for that next step, and he never. It's not like a Matty Taylor situation. Like, do you know what I mean? Him coming back, completely welcomed different. With open arms.
Yeah, 100%, 100%.
Oh, mate, I just think if he comes back, we do go up. I'm not saying promoted like winning the league. I'm not saying autos, but I think we go up. I just think that he, in that dressing room, I just think he brings something different.
Yeah,
I just think he brings something different.
It's just what I said it yesterday. Like, you could say players like give 100, but Lockyer is literally that guy. Like, even when he was a young player, let alone, even if it feels like he's older than 30, like it feels like he's been around for so much longer. But like, you've already mentioned, like everyone knows anyway. But you mentioned the leadership and what other players have said about him. I remember in other things I've watched in the past gone by, like what other Rovers players have said about him, what Darryl said about him. There is literally no bad word, and he is the guy that you want to play. You want him to be on your side and in your team and in that dressing room and in good times and even bad times, because he will run through 10,000 brick walls for you.
And
like, he's on another level.
Let's be honest, where we are in life as a Rovers fan, we are always, especially in our lifetime, really, we are behind City. We're not as whatever brand friendly or whatever you want to call it, and yet he gives it one of these. Yeah,
he loves it. Yeah, that video. Yeah, like, unreal.
Like he's.
Well, he bleeds blue and white, doesn't he?
He bleeds blue and white. Like
he's.
I had someone comment on my YouTube video saying, you'd be happy with rejects, and I just replied saying, God, your one brain cell must be strong.
Yeah.
You can't. He is not rejects or coming back again. Like it's different here. It's different here. This is like a cult hero returning.
It's like this ain't just no random Joe Bloggs who's played like 50
exactly
games.
That.
Like,
and
he's played nearly 300, if not over, in all comps.
And I also wouldn't be surprised if this guy, given everything different in this circumstance, would right now be on that pitch captaining Wales.
Well, he's actually there, and he's commentating on the game.
He's commentating on it right now.
He's commentating. Seeing Wales get bad. Sorry, Locks.
3-0 down now.
Yeah. Is it 3-0? Is it?
Yeah, Saka just put one top bins.
Jesus.
I think that he could have. Look, Luton were never gonna stay up that season. But
No.
bro, he could have got that move to, I don't know, a lower league Premier League side and stapled his name in the Prem. Like his quality is clear for all to see.
Yeah.
And I'm not even like, what you would have to assume that we all know Daryl's going to play with a back three. We all know that, right? That's when
to be fair, that's even currently now. I think the centre back area is where we're blessed in terms of how many.
And actually, to be
especially
fair,
with Negru
with the back
coming
four
back
the other day. But you can imagine if he's going to go with a back two pairing, is Alf and Lockyer.
Yeah, you would hope so. But that's one question I was going to ask, and obviously that's the question on everyone's lips right now, and what everyone is thinking is how long. Obviously, he would have kept in pretty good condition, etc.
Yeah.
But how long do you think it would be for him if he signed? A big if, because again, we still don't know. We've heard rumors, but we don't know for sure. But how long do you reckon it would be until he actually plays, or would be in a squad? It's because it's quite tough, isn't it? Like, we're obviously gonna get gas. Like Lockyer is one of those, but you think if he does sign, when do you think it would be? Like, do you think we would, like, for example, give him a contract in, like, I don't know, say a few weeks, even though he's not like a short-term deal until the end of the season or something, but then how long would it be until he plays?
Yeah, I mean,
it's a tough one, isn't it?
You've got to approach it, I believe, as if it's a pre-season for him.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
So he now needs that pre-season. I think by Christmas maybe you could see him.
Yeah.
Getting those cameos and stuff.
Yeah.
Bro, the only thing that concerns me, obviously this is a concern, but this is more of a concern because surely that plays on your brain. Surely, surely what's happened may play on his brain. So as long as he's mentally there,
yeah.
The physical side with someone of Tom Lockyer's stature, I mean, you're talking ex-Premier League player.
That's what I mean. And we've seen it anyway. How much? Like, I remember him. Whatever it would have been, bloody nose or smash on the head or whatever.
Bro, I would take a 30% match fit Tom Lockyer in League Two.
Yeah, 100%. I'd take a 10%.
Yeah, exactly. So
like, he's class.
But like he really is class, and
yeah.
But it's very much like we're a bit spoilt for choice in that centre back department.
That's what I mean. Like
Kilgore, Lapata, Lockyer, Negru. That's already 4 starters anyway.
Yeah.
Then you've got Taylor Moore and
Mola,
which are incredible backups. If that was going to happen, like I don't know what that.
It's a bit mad, isn't it? That's what I mean. That's where we've got the most players.
Yeah, and then next thing you know, we'll be signing bloody Ricky Lambert. So
yeah. Unless we sort of do a little U-turn and almost do what we did with Lockyer. I remember when he first come in, he was playing as a midfielder, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Remember when he was a midfielder, like back all those years ago, like when he was 17, 18, and it is mad though. That's what I mean. Like when you look back at it and you think that I remember that photo at Wembley in the playoff final, like, and that the back-to-back promotions, that the thing with Darryl Clark as well. It would be amazing just to see Ellis Kilgore, Locks, DC just reunited. Like, it would be unreal, and it's just like, obviously we're very giddy, like, and of course, like Lockyer was one of my favorite players, like, and I said he's sort of when a player is like around your sort of age and they've come up through the academy, like obviously he's similar age to us, so you sort of almost get that more sort of I don't know, support or intense sort of feeling when they're sort of around the same age as well.
It's nostalgia, isn't it? It's nostalgia, but it also comes from a place of, as in like credibility, if that makes sense.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Like, look what he's done.
This is what I mean. Like, one of my
Luton.
Exactly. One of my, favorite players at the Gas may or may not then have gone on to be incredible afterwards, and that you still have that affiliation. This is coming from the fact that he then went on to play in the Premier League for his country. Like it's coming from a place of actually he's quality as well as the fact that we love him. So it's a no-brainer for me for what he offers on and off the pitch. Less so on the pitch now, because obviously you've had 2 years off. You know, who knows now, but
even in terms of dressing room leadership mentality,
but also,
and he's another one that knows DC as well and what he wants.
It's not just that, brother. It's something else. There's something you've died.
He's just got
twice.
extra level, hasn't he?
You've died twice.
Yeah.
And you're here, live it like you're that I can't explain it. There's
crazy.
There's something different. Like it's his outlook on life, his like just his. I can't explain it, but you when a person like that talks, it's like you are like, wow, like this is there's life substance there. There's something, I don't know. It's, and also as well, I actually think he'd be very fired up because I also think he missed a lot of game time. Like he's
2 years, isn't it? 2 years.
He can still play him. Yeah. You know, like I just think that he is, and what a bloke as well.
Yeah, he's class. Yeah,
what absolutely. A bloke! Like you just, I mean, it's a no-brainer for me, mate. It really, really, really is. And I don't want to say proud, but no, fuck it. I am proud. Sorry. No, I am proud. Sorry, I don't swear. I am proud. I am proud. I'm proud of him because you've proved what a scary, horrible like thing, and you've come back from that. You've got the all clear, doing the thing that you love, potentially that you're, you know, let's go boyhood club. Like you're,
it is pretty much, isn't it?
It is pretty much.
Cardiff
it is pretty much. Yeah.
Mugged him off, and then he comes straight to us.
Exactly. So you're. It just feels right, doesn't it? But I just hope that he is. Hope that he's okay up in the upstairs department, because that would. I guess look, I've never touch wood. I've never been in that situation, but surely that plays on your brain. So as long as he's okay and he's ready to go for it, let's have it. Let's absolutely have it. Tom Lockyer,
bring him home. Bring him home.
Bring him home.
Quarters, man. Chapter 2, innit? Make it happen. Yeah, honestly, we could probably chat about this all night, but
just him alone.
Yeah, Lockyer, man. What a guy. What a guy. Yeah, training at the quarters. Yeah, let's see what happens on that. But yeah, thanks to everyone tuning in currently as well. I get it's probably going to be a bit of a lower live time because there is a lot of course, England are on. Ben being one of them at the game. He's actually tuned in though. Shout out to Ben, Match Channel as well. Rich Jackson as well. Both had your ears lowered, looking good. Magnet and Still. Thatcher's MTV, reckon you could get 100 likes. Yeah, that'd be class. Shout out to those lads as well. Make sure you go and subscribe to them. Check out their latest episode as well. Rich also saying Rovers would beat this Wales side 3-0. Even to Tom Butler as well. And to everyone else tuning in. Really appreciate the support. Keep hitting the like button as well and keep getting in your questions and thoughts. Let's quickly go over the Cheltenham game, then we can get into more detail of the Walsall game. Obviously, it was a game that we obviously had to win, really. You know, Cheltenham are struggling a lot. I think they've only won... Have they won one game? Is it one game?
Yeah,
2 games?
They've
been really struggling. Obviously, Steve Cottrell has come in after, you know, years and years since he's been at the club. But yeah, it was good. Obviously, I was at the game. That was my first actual ever Virtue Trophy away day. I've never even done it. I've done it when it was the JPT like years ago, but I'm not done it.
Did you do Swindon last season?
Oh yeah, Swindon as well. How can I forget that?
4-0.
Worst. Yeah.
That was 4-0, was it? Was it 4-0?
Yeah, 4-0. The 4-0,
wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, funny enough, I don't know how I forgot it because that actually come up when I was posting the story the other day.
I was like, you're just chatting shit, mate.
Yeah, I know. A tired gas on it. Long week. But that actually come up as a memory on my Instagram the other day that on the day we played Cheltenham, That was the 1 year anniversary of that.
It was, yeah. I saw that.
4-0 down in 25 minutes. So
wow.
yeah.
And Matt Taylor told us all then, by the way, just FYI. Matt Taylor told us all they're not good enough.
Yeah.
And we were like, oh yeah. He told us, he was honest.
Yeah. Go back to that interview and and watch. Yeah, I was there. Went straight from work pretty much, straight to the mem, straight on the minibus, straight there. Yeah, it was good. Obviously quite a few gas heads there. Yeah, it should have been a lot more comfortable. But to be fair, like there was a few dodgy moments in the first half, especially a few dodgy back passes, few dodgy touches. But apart from that, it was really comfortable in the end, even with 8 changes. I think who kept their place? Caven, Thomas, and I can't remember off the top of my head now. Caven, Thomas, who else? There was another player that
Belongo.
Yeah, Belongo, that's the one. Yeah, left mid, Belongo. Obviously went to the back 3, which I expected it, to be honest with you.
But at times he also looked to the back 4.
It was a bit of a...
It did, like, out of possession.
Yeah.
Or in possession. Sorry, in possession. Mola was left back and Bryant was on the left wing. Like he chopped and changed a few things, which was interesting to see.
But to be fair, I think they all played well. I think definitely the final pass or shot, the final decision wasn't there, because if it was, it probably would have been 3 or 4. We got into good areas.
Yeah, easily.
Obviously Cian Hill making his debut, which was amazing. Some moment for him, and again another shout out to the academy. But yeah, so I thought Soterio played quite well. LT with his 3rd goal of the season. That's already, was it more than what he got last year, or leveled what he got in for last year? Great finish as well, by the way. Overall, good to see some players, but obviously Negro get his first start, which was good. He played 45 minutes. Ryan Howley played. He hasn't played for quite a while. Brad Young looked very solid in goal. I think we all said it in pre-season. Like, his kicking is spot on, by the way. Like, every kick he was doing, straight to our player, like every single time. So, and obviously he's going to be in goal. I'm sure most of you know that by now, but of course, and it's a bit different going into this weekend because we've actually got 3 players, and that's obviously Ollie doesn't count because he's an academy player. We've actually got 3 players on international duty, and the game's still going ahead, which is quite interesting. So, but yeah,
it's a decision the club will have made, though. He
said,
Darryl was always said, if we can play the game, we'll play the game.
I agree. To be honest, I agree. I completely.
But
agree.
Who is it? Who is it on? It's Southwood,
Freddie Azaka, and Cottrell.
Yeah, but bro, this is what's weird. I went through every single Welsh call-up.
When you didn't find
Freddie Azaka's name's not on any of them, and then all of a sudden he posts a
on a story on
today,
it.
And I went back while I was putting the little one to bed, probably about an hour ago. I went through all of their Twitter feed and went through under 19s, under 18s, under 21s, under 17s. He's not on any of the list, none at all.
I don't know what's doing on. I don't know whether he's just
I couldn't find him. But Ollie Drewsbury's there, Joel Cottrell's there.
Yeah.
I couldn't find a Saka on any single sheet. I couldn't find it on any.
Bit of a madness going on. Even it's a JMO as well. Buzzing for the Lockyer news. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, we've just spent about 20 minutes on that. Even it's Tom as well. The Backshot boys. Yeah, that's in it. But yeah, what was your thoughts on that game? Were you pleased with it? It's pretty good in the end, and comfortable.
I mean,
it is what it is. But
what do you want me to say? Second gear the entire time. Yeah. Fringe players got good minutes. Should have scored 3 or 4. LT scored a nice goal. We won. Cheltenham were crap. There's nothing really more that I need to say. It was a commanding, decent performance. Like, at no point did I ever think, oh no, we're going to concede a goal. Not once.
No.
So, yeah, mate, nothing more to add than that. They were crap, and we looked much, much better. Much better. So, I was impressed.
Yeah, 100%. And obviously that's through to the next round as well. It would be... I know pretty much because they've got obviously these under-21s in it as well. And I don't obviously I'm just a sucker for Rovers, so I go pretty much every game anyway. But I know a lot of people could pretty much give anything about it. But it would be nice to obviously go through. I mean, as long as we're not getting injuries, I'd love to go all the way through. It would be nice. But yeah, Plymouth in the next game, last group game, stage game. So see what happens with that. But yeah, Walsall. Yeah, let's get into Walsall. Yeah, finally defeat after 7 unbeaten. And our good record against them ends as well. 4 games in all comps in 90 minutes, unbeaten. But yeah, we go there. Yeah, what was your thoughts? Because for me, like, I mean, you commented it on after Jekyll and Hyde, but it felt so frustrating because first of all, like the atmosphere was like class, but also the fact that we played so well in that first half is even more frustrating because you think, like, even throughout the whole game, I didn't really, and I know it doesn't matter because Walsall won in the end, and that guy Presley, I did say, like, yeah, Presley, man. I did, yeah, he has got and that was the frustrating thing as well. Like, they didn't really have to work for their goals either. It was pretty simple, wasn't it? But the fact that we played so well first half, like Caven, I mean, what a player, what a finish, by the way. The finish is outstanding. Like, the way he just touches it, turns, and it's in the back of the net before.
And also credit Ellis for that as well, please.
Yeah, Ellis and Belongo, left mid Belongo. Obviously, that was even the lineup was obviously quite interesting. Lepata was back 4-4-2 or 4-2-4 at times as well. First time we've played that this year in any competition, I believe, as well. And yeah, we looked good, really good. Midfield were brilliant. Well, everyone was. I thought everyone to a man played well. First half, I thought everyone was brilliant. And then, yeah, second half, it is what it is. But yeah, what did you make of that game, and how frustrated were you when
second half? It is what it is. It's the
well, not is what it is, but I'll give my thoughts in a minute. But
bro,
yeah, what's your thoughts?
Absolutely livid.
Yeah,
I did see a funny tweet. I don't know who tweeted it, but they said, "Whatever Darryl Clark said at halftime, never say it again."
Yeah. Obviously, he was fuming, wasn't he, at full time, by the way.
Yeah, exactly. How have you come out after having that much comfortability against away at the table, and then you can't track a ball, you can't pass a ball, you can't track a man? Like, maybe that was Sadler's game plan. Like, let them feel comfortable in the first half and hit them in the second. I don't know, but boy, did they make us look absolutely woeful in that second half. You don't, I think, at halftime expect that. I didn't. Anyway, I don't think you expect them to come out and play like that. And I'm not sure what Darryl said. We handed them the win. I don't know if that is the case, but
well, as in terms of our performance, second half we did.
Yeah, I know what he means,
but they did deserve it. Like,
yeah, exactly. It was a combination of them being really good, but also us being really bad. But we gave them the opportunity to win that football match.
Yeah. That's the most frustrating thing about it.
Yeah. Oh my God, mate! It was like we were randomly back at the start of the season. So yeah, really, really poor, really, really poor in that second half, and it's I don't know, mate. It's no shot in the second half. No shot on target.
Yeah, not even a shot. Let alone a shot on target.
Nothing. And I
couldn't believe it.
Oh, you just look at it and you think, like, how have you come out and performed like that? It was baffling for the first half. However, listen, the unbeaten end was always going to run. Unbeaten run was always going to end. Walsall fans said to, I think, both of us, because you had it in your comments, I noticed that we are the best side we've seen down there this season.
Yeah.
And we will be absolutely fine. And we will be.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
But you can't perform like that second half. You can't perform like that. That's inexcusable. We were pony. It was like schoolboy out there. It was so bad.
It was like there was two different. It was like there was two different sides that turned up.
Because first half we were mustard.
That's the best we played in God knows how long.
God knows how long. I mean, we should have scored more in the first half. And
And that's what I mean. You need to kill teams, don't you? Because thing with Rovers, like even when we're like we're playing well, like, and it's even in the games we've won, like there's been times that we've had ample opportunities to kill a team and just put the game to bed.
Prime examples: Newport County away.
Yeah. 100%.
I was always thinking one goal here doesn't win this game.
Yeah,
we were always going to concede, and it was so frustrating, man. So frustrating because there was no real excuse for it, really, because he didn't change much. He swapped the wings, didn't he, Belongo and Thomas? But I don't know if that made. I don't know. We were just crap. Maybe they were clinical, but the defending for that second goal was atrocious. So really, really poor. Really, really poor.
I mean, to be fair, like Ben will vouch for this. When he watches this back, he'll let you know I'm not. But I said to him just as the first half whistle went, I said, I'm a little bit worried because from what I've seen this season, we never play well in two halves, and I was a little bit not worried that we'd lose, but worried that we wouldn't win, just because I thought, like, especially after that first half, like we dominated them.
Yeah.
Like in terms of everything, like absolutely dominated them. Like the passing, really crisp, the movement, the everything, the duels. Like Chang and McEachran were bossing the midfield. Thomas down the right was rattling Harper and Belongo down the left, even though there was the hilarious thing when he fell over and like almost lost his balance. But like he was looking really, really good. Like he was causing problems because obviously we were going for him every time, and like I think it was Barrett, their right back, couldn't handle him at all first half. Like he was winning the first header, then he was taking it down, then he was getting the ball in or creating opportunities. You had Ellis and Fab doing brilliant. Everyone, like I said, was like outstanding. Then I'm honestly like, even now, like the more I think about that second half, the more I'm just lost because I'm thinking like we were so good, and then second half we couldn't even like do anything.
Mental.
Like we were losing. We started losing like more tackles as well. They started winning it in the air more. I think some people, and I sort of agree on this, like the one thing that not worried me, but sort of in a way, we had a very, very young bench in terms of like midfield and attack. Like obviously you had, I think Taylor Moore was on the bench. I think he was the oldest player on the bench. You obviously had Conte in midfield. Who do we bring on? Ollie left wing, Freddie right wing. We brought on Sotiriou, but it was quite a young. And then they brought on Adoma, who obviously took the absolute Mikey out of us. Comley, quite an experienced player, but I don't think it was in terms of that, because even before the subs were brought on, we weren't doing nothing.
No,
like, we started poor as well. Like the straight away as well at the start of the second half. Like they come onto us straight away, and we just didn't really recover. And we just
pooed ourselves a bit, didn't we?
Yeah, it's just
I looked at it and thought, oh god, we're under the cosh here, and you think, oh my god, again, how can we not play well for 90 minutes at the minute? Like,
I know, it's so annoying.
It was so baffling because we had no reason to look that bad. But
yeah, that's what I mean. There's not even a reason. Like you couldn't even say, oh,
it's the same players right there.
Yeah, you couldn't even say, oh, we had 10 men.
No,
or we had,
or the ref was bad or whatever.
Yeah, one thing I would say, and we'll obviously get into it when the lineups, because we haven't heard any news as of yet. I don't know if there was anything on having a gas. I'll have to listen to it later. But one thing I and you'll laugh at this because it'll be the exact thing you said to him the other week. But when McEachran came off, I thought like we lost a lot. We lost just that control, just someone that could get the ball, pass it, return. I'm slightly worried him not being, because his injury looked quite bad.
Yeah.
Not like months bad, but it looked like he'll be missing at least MK or maybe a couple of games. I hope he isn't, because I think he's, and maybe you could agree or disagree with me, but I just think he's such an important player to this team, especially in the midfield.
He makes us tick. And he looked in pain coming off. Yeah. So the thing is that when you have a team in this league.
Oh my God, that comment. Oh my God. Oh my Lord. Harry, man.
Fair play.
Oh, you can't do that.
Yeah, when you have a team in this league, when you support a team in this league, you haven't got like Fabrizio Romano or David Ornstein to tweet about how long these players are out injured. You don't know until the manager gets an interview. So, and quite often DC likes to keep his cards close.
Yeah, even Darryl won't say nothing.
It's like Howley was injured, and all of a sudden he was back on. He was just starting again on Tuesday. It was like, oh right, he's back. So it's difficult, isn't it? Like you don't know. You just don't know
with
how long he's out for. So
yeah, even Lapata in the lineup was like, oh, he's back. Oh,
yeah. He was just back.
He was just back. You know.
Yeah, so, weird.
Yeah, it's just so frustrating, and it really is, because I didn't think they were. I didn't think they were like good, but
no, they weren't great. They weren't great. No,
they still beat us. Like, and like Tom's mentioned it already, and we've already talked about it. But the goals were so soft. Like we never concede good goals. Never.
No.
I can't remember the last time a team scored a really good goal against us. It's always
maybe Matt Butcher.
Oh yeah, Matt Butcher. Yeah,
that's a screamer.
Yeah, that was a screamer. To be fair, that was.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's always because we look sloppy, right? And we let.
Yeah. Really, really frustrating. Really frustrating. What is it with? I mean, I think it's
trying to force the derby. That's what you're going to say, isn't it?
Yeah, well, Tom put that comment. Walsall fans are insufferable.
Oh yeah.
So insufferable after the game. Even on Twitter, like I get it. Like Darryl didn't do that well there. But even on that, like they were absolutely hating on him. Like even with the interview, they were like, "Oh look, he used to do that."
Throw the players under the bus.
Throw the players under the bus, and like, it pissed me off so much. Like even the fact that I know like Flint absolutely loves it, but the fact that like it does my head in, man. Do you know what? It always happens as well. I know it nearly backfired at Newport, but every time we sell out or take loads of fans on away games, we hardly ever do well. Have you noticed that? Like, there's so many games, and the one game that comes into mind, and this was a few years ago, was Coventry. I think it was, what season was it? It was a season that Coventry got relegated to League Two. So you're probably talking 8 years ago, something like that. When we took, I think, over 4,000 to Coventry, they were near bottom of the league. We went there, all these fans, and we were absolutely awful, and they beat us 1-0, and they still went down. But it happens so many times. We take all these fans, and whatever team, whether it's the best team, like, or the best, like, in a promotion season, or whether, like, we're just in, like, mid-table League One, we always lose. Yeah, Reading, honestly, I'd love to know the record, because we're so poor when we take a lot of fans, and yeah, it's just frustrating, isn't it? Because I know it's still very close, but even straight after the game, when you got that frustration and you lost, and you look at the league table, like we were, I think, 4th or 5th, maybe
we
during
4th or 5th. Yeah, and now we're 11th.
Yeah, 11th. It's just so annoying, but yeah, really, I don't think there's much more to add, is there? In terms like it's frustrating. And please play well for 90 minutes, guys. Please, yeah, please play for 90 minutes on Saturday, because it's going to be tough. It's going to be very tough. Yeah, Harry saying Port Vale, probably the last one we won. Yeah, and Rochdale as well. But that's what I mean. Like, look how long ago that was. Like, what's that? Nearly 4 years ago now. Like, it's mad. Sam Pollinger as well, second half, yes, and second half felt very similar to a lot of away games last year. Yeah, we looked vulnerable every time the ball was in the air or in our box, either from long throws or crossing. Yeah, I think everyone was just, and yeah, it was almost like what sums up being a Rovers fan. Like everyone at halftime, like everyone that was, speaking to everyone was like, "Wow, what a performance!" And then you see everyone at full time. It's like same old gas. Like,
it just is really
yeah.
So poor.
Harry's saying, "Where's Neil?" Neil is currently in Gran Canaria. Neil is tanning up and drinking, and he's with the fam. So but don't worry, I've got his lineup and predictions, so we'll get into that. He's having a little break. But yeah, let's get into MK. MK Dons at home. And we said how tight it was. Rovers are 12th. Won 5, drew 2, lost 4, 17 points. MK Dons are 1 point ahead of us, and they're 5 places ahead of us. So that's how tight it is. Like, if we win, we could go, I think, again, 5th, 4th. Like, it is that tight. So they've got a lot better over the last few games. They have had some poor ones in there with the Accrington loss, but they did beat Gillingham 3-2 on the early game on Saturday, thanks to an own goal, Mendes, Lang and Patterson. Beat Shrewsbury away 2-1 in their last away game. Lost at home to Accrington 2-1, drew away to Chesterfield 1-1, and lost 3-2 to Grimsby. You mentioned everyone. I think every man and their dog, me, you and Neil definitely said it as well. Start of the season, they'll win the league. They could still win the league. They have got a lot of injuries at the moment. Obviously, Collins, I think, is injured and won't be playing. Geffen Jones, who they signed in the summer, injured. Kane Wilson, injured. They've got Hepburn Murphy, injured. They've got a lot of injuries. Still got a very good squad. They usually play in a 4-3-3. The last lineup was McGilvery in goal. Luke Offord again, who is usually a centre-back but played at right-back. Ekpiteta and Lawrence Maguire. And yes, if you don't know, he is the younger brother of Harry Maguire. John Mellish, who they got on loan from Wigan at left-back. And listen to this for a midfield. Will Collar, Kelly and Gilby in their midfield three. And then their last starting front three was Aaron Neman, Callum Patterson, who they signed on a free in the summer, and Mendes Lang, who also reunited with Paul Warne and signed him on a free in the summer. Yeah, what's your thoughts on MK, the side, their sort of start to the season? Yeah, just you mentioned the midfield there, and obviously their expectations, and I think they already sold out that first allocation as well, which is get the crowd up as well, which is good, I guess. What's your thoughts on MK and how tough of a challenge are you expecting in that game?
Well, it's been a disappointing start for them, hasn't it, really? They, the squad they have, they should, and the manager they have as well, they should be absolutely pissing that league. But they are finding form, annoyingly, right before they play us.
Yeah.
Back-to-back wins.
Back-to-back wins just before they play us, yeah.
Yeah, and I will just say as well, like, although you banter I say you as in all football fans, although we banter the home support, their away crowd, their away support isn't bad. Like, they have some decent away fans, so they'll bring a few. They'll be loud. They'll be proud, but we need to be getting something out of this game. We have to. Yeah. They are more than dangerous enough to hurt us.
Yeah.
But they have a lot of players out injured. The scary thing is that midfield.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
that
they're
midfield
still
is
very strong.
ridiculous. So you could have had each one of those players playing for a top end league, definitely League Two, mid-table League One, high-end League One team, and they're
Yep.
all playing for the same side. Like it's
Yeah,
scary, but they're not in full click mode. Shrewsbury are terrible.
yeah,
Gillingham,
they're a shambles.
yeah, Gillingham were going really strong, and they've had a
Lost a lot of
wobble.
games.
So it's there's context to those wins for them, but at the mem, we should be good enough to do something here. But
I don't have to lose.
we may have. I think we'll be without McEachran, so that's a worry here, especially for ball playing centre mid. So yeah, I'm not quite sure what to make of it, to be honest, bro. It's going to be tough, but
yeah,
we should have enough, surely. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's
Hopefully.
it's tough.
I've got full faith that they'll especially at home as well. Home, we've won the last 3. Would be lovely to make it 4 home wins in a row. That would be brilliant. Yeah, like you said, though, it's going to be tough, and even with a lot of injuries, they have still got a very good squad. Obviously, the bench, and the starting 11 is weaker, but it's still very strong. Like especially you mentioned the midfield and the attack, because Aaron Nemain, I think he's a former Man City youth product. He's sort of, I think he lost his way a little bit after he left there. Then he went to Torquay, and then he made his name again at Notts County, done very well. He's mainly played as a right wing back, and he's also played left wing back as well in most recent years, but very quick. Like he's lightning. And then, Mendes, Lang and Patterson speak for themselves. Like Patterson's on fire. He's not if you want to say like utility man, he is like he's. Do you remember at Hearts when he was like right back when he was younger, and he's literally played everywhere, every position, and yeah, still strong even without Aaron Collins, even without Kane Wilson, even without Gethin Jones, even without Hepburn Murphy, still very strong. Scott Hogan, they can just bring off the bench. He's done it League One, Championship, so. Yeah, I'm expecting it to be tough. Paul Warren sides usually very tough. They're usually hard to break down. Obviously, it helps us. I think that in terms of the defense where they're playing, they're playing centre backs at wing back, so that could either be in a good way where Orford and Mellish, like they're not very quick, but obviously they're tall in the air, so need to keep it quick, rapid, get them down the wings, and hopefully. Go with a 4, and like you said, at home, I've got faith in the sides that we can hopefully win and make it 4 in a row. That would be nice.
Great.
It would be nice to bounce back after obviously the Walsall win, and obviously if you want to count the Cheltenham win, we've already one game beaten after that. So yeah, it would be nice, but. We'll get into lineups. So I'll start with Neil's because Neil has gone with the exact same narrow formation that he went with. But obviously, he's gone with Southwood, but he obviously forgot that Southwood's going to be called up. So obviously, Brad Young will be playing. And let us know in the comments as well whether you're watching it live or whether you're watching it after, what lineup you would go for. Be interesting to see, but especially with players coming back and obviously, McEachran. I really hope. Obviously, right now. Obviously, in terms of not knowing anything, then obviously he's in my lineup. But I hope he's fit. I hope he starts because against his old club as well, and Ellis against his old club as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, that would be good. But yeah, Josh, what have you gone with starting 11 against MK?
It's so tough because I wanna get Negru in there if I can, but I also don't really want to go with a 3.
Yeah, it's a tough one. Even like Mola, because Mola impressed me. I know it's only like Cheltenham, but Mola impressed me that game, and obviously done well against Salford the last home game as well.
But then he was dropped against Walsall, so it's like it's I don't know that I think Brad Young in goal. The back 4 of the same. Maka, Alf, Lapata, and then Sparks. I don't know if McEachran's fit, so I don't know.
Obviously, you would start him, but if he wasn't fit, what would you do?
Are we going with that he's not fit?
Well, then just say like we're both starting him.
Okay, well if it's not,
we don't know, do we? We don't know.
If he's not fit, I'll go 4-4-2, and then I would go right wing. I would go with Luke Thomas. I'd go Chang, Conte, and then on the left, I would
Got to be Brian Belongo, on it.
No, not for me.
No,
I would. Nah,
who's playing left mid then?
Well, I would actually go with Ruel Sotirio, believe it or not.
Sotirio, that's fair.
Yeah, I'm not. I thought he was good against Cheltenham, and Belongo, he's just. Yeah, I don't know. Because he can win a few headers and do a few step overs. People are like, and then I would go up top with.
Come on, that's harsh. That is. Like he gave that Barrett a torrid time.
Yeah, but he didn't know, really, did he? He was just quick. Anyway, and then Caven and Harrison up top. So it's not a big change. But if he goes with if he goes with a flat four in midfield, and McEachran is fit, McEachran comes in. But then I'd also want to see Conte play. But then you can't drop Chang. It's tough, isn't it? So yeah. I
get what you mean.
McEachran will be fit. The way that he came off the pitch, I don't think he'll be fit. But maybe he is.
Hopefully,
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I just think he's a massive part. Obviously, I don't know. That's probably rubbish, isn't it? What Ford and Blue has said, but hopefully we can see that happen. That would be lovely. It's obviously people taking the mick. Sam Pollinger saying, is Lapata going to be fit? He was stuck together with gaffer tape and could hardly walk. Yeah, that is true. Like he looked like he couldn't walk. Literally couldn't.
That's fair.
Then
you've got a Negru there if you need him. So
yeah, or Mola.
You bloody love Mola, don't you?
Yeah, but he's played well the last two games. So
yeah, I agree. I do.
That's what I'm like though. Like, even though like some people might think I'm like way too, but like that's what I mean. Like if a player's played well, then
bro,
I want you playing and I'll praise you.
Anyone who has said that Mola hasn't played well the last couple of games is lying. So
he's
play him if you want him, mate. On his day, he is fantastic. He loves a tackle. He can pick a pass. He's quite good going forward sometimes. Yeah. So I don't mind Mola. Mola.
Yeah, it is tough though, isn't it, in terms of like you said, if McEachran is out, then if McEachran is out, So I'll start with obviously Brad Young in goal. I would go. We ain't got a Tuesday game next week, have we? It's another home game, isn't it? Saturday, Tranmere. It's a tough one.
It is
tough. Because Lapata did look. He was struggling.
He's had a week off, so it's tough.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He did get a rest, didn't he? He went in the.
It's difficult, isn't it?
That's what I mean. You don't even know if it was a rest or if he was injured Tuesday.
And we won't know. We won't
know anything.
Yeah, but we won't know really until tomorrow when he gets asked, and he probably won't even answer anyway.
Yeah, exactly. He won't answer anyway.
So it's so hard to do him nowadays because you don't know.
Yeah, it is tough. It is very tough. I just need to check on my phone because I put my charger in. Yeah, it's charging. Thank God. I don't want it dying on me again. So yeah, I would go probably the same back four, even though, but yeah, I could easily see Mola or even Negro, because obviously he played his first 45. But yeah, I'd go Lapata, Kilgore, somehow Sparks. If obviously McEachran's fit, then it's McEachran and Chang again in the middle. If McEachran isn't fit, then I would go Conte and Chang. I'd actually, do you know what? I would actually start. Because I think if you're going to play Belongo, I think you play him left mid. Because I don't think he's good enough defensively. And I think everyone would probably agree. If not, then let us know. But yeah, Belongo left mid again. LT right, and then up front it picks itself, doesn't it? Ellis and Fabrizio. Hayner, what did you have for tea tonight? I had this homemade carbonara that I made, so it was lovely. 5-star chef gas, isn't it? There you go. Right then, score predictions. Can you guess what Neil's gone for? This might shock you.
I reckon he's gone
or not.
2-1 gas.
2-2.
2-2.
On 2-2. Goal scorer Caven with a brace. And then he's gone Callum Patterson and Marvin Ekpateta for MK Dons.
Okay.
And Tom, if it gets enough, doing the rounds, if you say it on Twitter, then you never know. That could be another new series. Hemmings versus Hayner, but cooking. There we go. Let us know.
Love that.
Get it in the votes. So Josh, what are you going for? Do you think
I didn't want you to come
are you going for your third draw in a row? Because you went for the draw against Salford and we won. You went for the draw last week, we lost.
I know.
What are we saying this week? Are we actually going to draw this week and you say a draw, or what are we saying?
I will do a Charlie Hayne.
God, you're actually going for a 2-1, are you?
Bristol Rovers 2, MK Dons 1.
Wow.
I'm sick and tired of going for draws. I want to be positive, so I'm going for a 2-1 gas win. Come on, boys.
Finally going for a win, 1 in 3.
Yeah, well, wait, do you want to get our predictions out of and overall where you think gas would have been?
Oh, yeah, get it out.
28 points it was, wasn't it?
Yeah, 28 points, gas, isn't it? Yeah. What about goal scorers? I'm guessing Fabrizio brace again, or are you going to change it?
I'll do Fabrizio and Ellis, just because
so
getting one at an old club, silence them a little bit.
Basically, just copying me from last week then.
Huh?
Basically, just copying me from last week then.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
What about MK?
It's got to be Patterson, hasn't it? It's got to be. He's just an unbelievable force up there, I think.
Yeah, he is. He's on good form, to be fair. Yeah, for me, usually when I don't say 2-1, it's going to be 2-1. Do you know what? I'll go 3-1 gas.
Wow.
3-1 gas.
Any reason behind that?
Main reasoning is
delusion.
Well, yeah, you could say that. I mean, you did say I was delusional for going 1-0 against Salford, and that we won. So
fair play.
So don't turn into Neil now, okay? Just because he's not here. 3-1 gas. I've gone for that because I think we're due. After the first half dominance against Walsall, I think we're due a few goals. And also because MK are playing quite slow and two of their fullbacks are not fullbacks. They're centre-halves. And I just think up front, I think Fab, Ellis against his old club, I think it'll be well up for it. And 3-1. I'll go goal scorers. MK, I'll go Patterson, because it just has to be. Rovers, I'll go Fab, Brace, and Ellis against his old club. So there we have it. I think that's pretty much the end. Let's see if there's any predictions. I think a few tired gas in the comments tonight because there's no predictions at the moment. Or maybe everyone's just so confident they've not left predictions. But we're pretty much going to end it. Do leave your predictions in the comments. Thanks to everyone that have tuned in. I know. What's the England score, by the way?
I don't know. I'm not watching it. I'm watching the darts, mate.
Darts gas, love it.
I don't care about England at the minute. I hate the international break.
Yeah, I just hate international break, innit? Just gas, innit?
crap.
Gas through and through. Bercy Tom's gone 7-0 Gas. Elliot Anderson brace. Has he actually scored a brace? Don't be taking the
Tom's
miss.
winding you up, mate. There's no way Elliot Anderson scored a brace.
I don't want to get
we're not hearing about it from everyone.
Yeah. I don't want to get too giddy. But yeah, Josh, any final thoughts?
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure if I'm there on Saturday, annoyingly, this week. So I'm hoping that we can get the win. And I will be watching from home, I think, because I've got bloody plans, etc., this, that, and the other this week. And I'm not sure I'll be able to be there. So I'm hoping that we can get the victory regardless. And yeah, man, it's going to be... if we win it, we're straight back in it. So I'm hoping that we can get that win. Please.
100%. And of course, very shortly we'll be going live as well on Gas Fan TV. So
stick around, stay on here, because within the next 5-10 minutes we'll be on my channel.
Yeah, stick around for that. So yeah, Rich is,
confident.
Josh, do you wanna say that what you said to me, or are you backing that? 4-1?
Yeah, it's delusional, but I love it.
Yeah, I love it, Rich. 4-1 Gas, I love it. Barry as well, 3-2 Gas, entertaining game. Yeah, because usually MK Dons is another team that we don't usually do well against.
Nope.
So fingers crossed that isn't a bad omen. And yeah, it would be nice to get back to winning ways. But yeah, thanks to everyone that is tuned in live. Thanks to everyone that watches after. Make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe to Josh. Subscribe to this channel. Follow the socials. Fan Hub code. Again, shout out to the sponsors, ERG, DIY Decorating, and Gian's Barbershop. Please support them and help them. Mention the podcast as well, and they might even do you a lovely little favor. Check out all the social in the description as well. But yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Out of gas.
Come on, boy.